I reverted to Islam, thank God. But right now I'm reading the Bible for educational purposes. But the difference between the Quran and the Bible is just amazing. Like when I read the Quran, I knew it is from God by the way that it is written. Even though I'm reading a translation of the Arabic, I still know it is from God. But now that I'm reading the Bible, like I know that some things are inspired and that these are stories about the prophets. But the way it is written, you know that these are human narrations. Let me give an example. That is the 4th book, Numbers 14, verse 11. The Lord said to Moses, "How long will these people reject me? How long will they not believe me? With all the signs which I have performed among them, I will strike them with the pestilence and disinherit them, and I will make of you a nation greater and mightier than they." And Moses said to the Lord, "Don't do that, because then the Egyptian will hear it, and they will say like, oh, that's their God who led them out of the land of Egypt, and now he killed them in the wilderness." And then God says, okay, I have pardoned according to your word, Moses. Like, when you read this, you just know that that is not from God. But when you read the Quran, you know the truth when it says, whether you believe or not, God is in no need. Everything in existence is dependent on him, but he is self-sufficient, not depending on anyone or anything. Like the contrast is so big. And I'm not saying that there's nothing in the Bible that is inspired by God or coming from God, but you just know that the Bible is written by human hands and that it is not like dictated by like the dictated word of God. When they say the Bible, the word of God, you just know it's not, because of the contradictions, because of like even the bloodline of Jesus, like there are contradictions all over. So it's just, I'm doing this for educational purposes, but it's even like hard to digest, really. But yeah, we're still going through to reach the end of the book, of the Bible, I mean. But every night when I have a chance to read the Quran, and I just open it I already finished reading the Quran multiple times, thank God. But I just open it at a random page and then read a chapter. And it's just light upon light. It's a healing of the soul. Like, I don't feel that at all when I read the Bible. So yeah, read the Quran. So, like I said yesterday, I was called by the Quran itself to read it. Now you might wonder, how did that happen? Well, first of all, let's say I always trust my intuition. I've always been in tune with my heart. And when I get a weird vibe, when I'm on the train and I get this sense like, get out now, I just leave. I don't wonder why, I don't use my brain, I just listen to my heart and leave. But the last few years have been very difficult for me. I lost my mother to cancer, but that's not the only thing. But I can't talk about the rest right now. But last year I felt like I was at a breaking point. And when I say breaking point, I mean the actual depths of despair, you know. I thought I can't deal with it anymore. I felt like I was losing my sanity, really. But one day I was talking with a friend of mine who is a Muslim, but we were not talking about Islam or anything like that. But he was on vacation to his home country. And he sent me an audio just saying something, and I don't even remember what he said actually. But I heard something in the background, like music. And it's, I don't know, you know, this inexplicable feeling, like it touched my heart, you know. I can't explain it. I don't know. So I asked him, what is that music in the background? And he said, it's Quran. And he sent me another audio, only a few seconds, like 10 seconds. Let's see if I can insert it here. So I heard that, and I just had to know what it said, and I needed to know more, you know. I just felt like I need to know more. So I asked what it said, and he sent me, well, not he, because I asked someone else, another Muslim that you know. I sent the audio, and I said, what does it say? And he sent me the verse. So I looked it up, and that chapter starts with, "You are not insane." And just for reference, I looked at I like searched on words for insane, and that is the only time in the Quran that it says you are not insane. So it's not like any random message, you know, because those words, those verses were everything that I needed to hear in that moment. So then I decided to read everything. And I'm going very slow at it because I'm still going through a difficult time. And my focus has been on other things. But now that I'm participating in Ramadan, I'm going to read it every day again. So that's my story. I'm going to be sharing other things. So, okay. Bye.